A BBL, a boob job. Should you ever consider dating a woman that has one of these things? The answer is absolutely the fuck not. And as a matter of fact, you shouldn't even date or consider dating a woman that is thinking about getting or wants to get things like a BBL or a boob job. And let me explain to you exactly why. It tells you something really, really important about her psychology. It means that her sense of esteem, her sense of worth, and her sense of value is derived through the male gaze. Okay, women will try to gaslight you into thinking, oh, my boobs and my ass, these aren't sexual organs. There's nothing sexual about this at all. Let's be honest. Okay, what is a man attracted to in a woman? This is scientifically proven. It's a waist to hip ratio, and it's going to be everything to do with the size of your boobs and the size of your ass and the shape, and it's all signs of fertility, it's all signs of youth. So what they're basically doing, it's sexual signaling. That's what these things are. Your ass and your tits are sexual signals. So to think and gaslight ourselves into believing it's anything but that is just nonsense, right? It's nonsense. So when a woman's value and her esteem is derived through the male gaze, she's cooked and you're cooked, because what this means is that one man's attention, one man's validation will never be enough. You'll always be going to be competing with millions, the rest of the world. And so, how can you or I be happy if that's the case? How can either of us be satisfied in this relationship if one man's validation, attention, and approval isn't enough? It's physically impossible. And then the women will say things like, oh, well, it's just for me, right? Or it's just for the girls. Okay, so let's play this out then. You're telling me that you're going to get a boob job and you're not going to take pictures and show it off on Instagram? Okay? You're going to get a boob job and you're going to wear a bikini and you're only going to go in environments where women are located? That's not going to happen, right? So if that was the case, you'd get a boob job and it would be concealed, it would be covered up until you could just go look at it for yourself in the mirror, until you're around the girls and then you would just go look at it. No, let's be honest. The second that you get the boobs and the ass, the first thing that you're going to do is put yourself in a position for other men to see it. Why? Because you are attention and validation seeking. Now, all of us are this way to some degree, right? But to take it to this level and take it to this step tells me something important about you. And men that are listening to this, understand this about the woman in question if this is ever coming up. It is being scaled, right? She needs to scale it beyond where it is to a degree that tells you, again, it's non-compatible to a long-term relationship because of how deeply rooted the male gaze is tied to her sense of value, worth, esteem, so on and so forth. This has to do with daddy issues, but it also just has to do with, fucking society and the way that the wiring and circuitry and brainwashing has, developed women in the modern day, social media and, you know, society, like women, other women doing this. And the more women that do it, the more that it gets normalized. Men, the only way, man, to help this situation is to have high standards. The only way this is going to be fixed is stop fucking rewarding this. Stop rewarding this shit. Okay? Put these women to the side and deal with only women that are healthy mentally, that have a good relationship with their fathers, that have a good relationship with themselves, that understand that you don't put the bumper sticker on the Ferrari, you don't put glitter on a diamond. If she doesn't see herself as a diamond, that's a self esteem problem. If she doesn't see herself as a Ferrari and she needs more, that is a self esteem problem that you cannot fix. You will not solve that problem. Your effort, your attention, your words, your presence, it's not enough. It's not going to be enough. And she don't want to be fucking saved. So don't try to save her. Peace.